record, recording. Day 4 of creating new possibilities. So I was saying this morning we went to the beach early, super early, at 8 a.m. And wow, I saw not stingrays, manta rays. Like they were like swimming, but they look like they're flying. They're such incredible creatures. And we saw 5 of them. There are some people in the water, they were scared. So they were like kind of like coming out of the water. But I just sort of like relaxed and I took a deep breath in and I go, what would it take to play with you guys, right? And also I asked, is it okay that I stay in the water with you guys? And it seemed kind of like light and expansive. So my husband was like, come out of the water, come out of the water. And I was like, no, I'm fine. So I stayed in and I was sort of like walking slowly and I started doing symphony healing with them, just like moving my hands a little bit. So symphony healing is an energetic healing that we do in Access that Dr. Dane here started. And I just started just being present with the water and with the fish and manta rays, and I just stay there and they just flew by me and I was just slowly just moving and they seemed to kind of linger and they went away. There were 5 of them, about like this wide, so they're kind of like decent size. They swept away by me and then circled around, came back to me again. And everybody on the beach, they were watching me and Stingray, and they could actually watch, because the water is so clear here in Naples, Florida, that you can see everything. And I was just like being like this, doing my weird shit. and all the manta rays went by, circled around, came back, lingered around me, and it went away and it came back around. So everybody was like freaking out on the beach. Oh my God, look at her. What's happening over there? Because it's clearly the fish manta rays were like keep on coming back to me. And so that was really cool. I've never swam with manta rays like that, Oh. That was my little story. Oh, another one. So I saw these people paddling on a paddleboard, those like giant boards, and people stand there and they paddle slowly and they could go far out into the ocean or they could stay near the shore. But it just seemed kind of cool. So I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't had a chance to do so. Today, I saw a couple of people doing that, paddleboarding. So I said to myself, oh, what would it take to try it out, right? But I wasn't going to go to them and ask them to give me a ride or anything. I just stayed by myself and I was swimming. 10-20 minutes later, I started talking to this gentleman. Actually, there are 2 people in the water. So we're like talking and chatting. And all of a sudden, one guy goes, hey, do you want to try this out? I was like, sure. So I got to paddleboard for the first time. And in the beginning, I was like, so I stood up on top of the board and they gave me the paddle. So I was like a little bit rock. It was a little bit like shaky and a little bit scary. I was like, oh, no, I'm going to go. And one man tells me, wait, Nicole, don't look down, because I was like looking down onto the board. I thought that was a way to find balance, but clearly no. He goes, look out, look at the horizon, look far away. So I was like, my legs are shaky, but I kind of like lifted my chin up and I looked out far into the ocean, and then I found balance. And I was okay. My board was no longer shaking. And I was like, wow, like this is so cool. Because how many times when we have certain problems or issues in our lives, we go zoop, we look down on it, thinking that that'll do anything. It actually doesn't. It actually makes you feel worse when you have a problem to solve. But instead, what if we could just sort of expand out? We do that exercise all the time, right? We did it here every day, and you guys probably do it with other classes and sessions. So what if we could just expand out and just be space, be energy, be consciousness, and have so much fun? So today, I didn't fall off the board, surprisingly. A lot of other people seem to fall off when they try it out for the first time. And I actually had a great time. And I was just like cruising around on that beach. It was so cool. I was like, wow. I asked the question, right? What would it take for me to try it out? And somebody all of a sudden offered me a ride. So I like it. It's like, it's a small thing, but it makes me so happy. It's like, makes me be a kid again, like a little child, just playing and having fun on the beach and asking questions and receiving, So how does it get any better? So what's going on, everyone? How does it get any better? And everyone who's watching this, happy Labor Day. If you are in the US, it's sort of the end of the summer, but it's a day that we celebrate our summer and celebrating our work and our dedication and our gifting to the world. Because, with our work and labor, we're actually gifting to the entire world. So one of my team member, Paola, is here, and she shared with us a story that once she acknowledged the fact that she actually made money. Because in the beginning, she thought, oh, I didn't make much money. How come I'm not making money? I don't have money. But she was like, wait a second, I've made money, and I even put away money to my 10% account. What do you mean I didn't make money? That's not true. So let's just acknowledge that I made money, So what I'm actually addressing to you right now is the power of acknowledgement. And you may think that it's a small thing, but it actually is huge. Okay. So let me share with you the magic and miracles and power of acknowledgement. And once you do that, take that on, so much more can show up. And anything that is unnecessary that's been sort of holding you back or working against you, any forces or energies that are working against you could totally dissipate and disappear. Okay. So we have some people watching on Instagram, and we have a bunch of people here on Zoom. So what are some topics or subjects that you would like me to take this conversation to? Is it money, or is it something else, or like what is it? Please feel free to talk or write in the chat section. Okay. So for me, I started thinking about my life. Is there something that I haven't acknowledged in terms of what I have been creating and what my life has been like? So for the longest time living in New York City, I asked for a beach house. I asked for a house that is in the Hamptons or in Long Island. I mean, I lived in New York City for a long time, and a lot of times people go away to Hamptons or Long Island or Montauk to cool off. And it's so beautiful. The beaches are really nice, and just air's fresher, and so my husband and I would rent a house there, and we take a few weeks out there in every summer, and we just really loved the experience. So I wanted to buy a house there, and I looked at a bunch of houses. We went to a bunch of open houses and checked out a bunch of properties. So I was sort of like at it, but we never actually bought one. And then we ended up moving here, right? And then, yeah, 2 days ago, I was sitting on the balcony and I was like, oh my goodness, what the heck? The dream I had about, okay, so when you have a dream or something that you really want or something you like to actualize, a lot of times it's something that you could actually visualize, you could see it from your mind's eye, or you could perceive the energy of it, or you could feel what it's like to have that or be there. So for me, it was the ease and joy of being on the beach, the space and the peace that I feel, and certain colors and white houses and white like building. Like a lot of times you see those Greek islands, they're like the walls are white and the roof is blue or something like that. So I'm a very visual person. So in my mind's eye, there's a lot of white and some cobalt blue and some coral pink, salmon pink. That's sort of, I'm very specific with colors. So it was sort of that. It was so ingrained in my mind and in my energetic space that 2 days ago I was like, whoa, oh my God, we have them now. So we never planned on moving to Naples, Florida, right? But somehow in the energetic world, it worked out that boom, the possibility showed up and we chose it and we moved here. So I was like, whoa. Even my husband started talking about that. I didn't share this because I was sort of still kind of processing it. I didn't share this verbally with my husband, but that night he started talking to me about, this is what we kind of wanted, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my God, that's what I was exactly gonna say. So at that moment, I was like, okay, I've got to acknowledge this. Long time, and another one, about 10 years ago, I used to come down to Naples, Florida for a meditation retreat. And I perceived this place to be so gentle, so nurturing, so peaceful, and so abundant energetically that I told myself, wow, it would be so nice to live here. But I didn't know these access tools of asking questions. So I didn't ask a question, but I was sort of like hoping and wishing. I mean, that's what normal people do in this reality, probably. So I was like, wow, it'll be really nice to live here. Oh my God, it's so beautiful here. That was sort of like my way of asking back then without actually really, really asking. But basically everything got actualized here, like energetically and feeling wise. This is the feeling and energy that and space and consciousness that I perceive being here. So I was like, holy shit, this thing fucking works. Excuse my language, but I was just like blown away. So ladies, gentlemen, watching this, please observe your thoughts, observe your feelings, observe what questions actually you are broadcasting, because those things could actually happen. Those things could actually actualize. So certain things you didn't even ask for, you thought, but it's happening. Guess what? Who created it? You guys, you created it. We create things with our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and energies and consciousness. All the not so great things you may not appreciate that's happening in your life. You created it. Yeah. Yes. We created them. Okay. And it's not that bad. Okay, relax. It's not that bad. Pack and pop. So if we are capable of creating those, we must be capable of creating some great things as well, right? So everyone, come on. Woo-hoo. Are you ready to ask some amazing questions? What are some things that we could ask for? listen, like we have these incredible tools on our fingertips. You know, most of you learn to ask questions, and if you are dealing with certain intensities or some interesting point of views that really hold you back, you know how to pot and pock yourself. And that's access clearing statement. And if you don't know about it, you could direct message me, okay? So everyone just chill out. Take a deep breath in. We'll do our little energy pull. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now connect with your body. Connect with your body. How would you connect with your body? Some people like to hold their cheeks. I seem to have more connection with my body like this. Wherever you like to put your hands on your body, please do so. It doesn't matter where. On your head, forehead, neck, or holding your hands together, it doesn't matter. Wherever. Or on your butt, on your ass. Okay, so just be with your body for a few seconds. Hey, body, how's it going? You having a good day? And perceive the energy around your body. Now perceive the energy and space around your body, inside that room, inside that house, wherever you are, whether you are in the mountains or fields, outside, perceive the energy of this space. Now perceive the energy and space of your country. Perceive the energy of the continent where you are in. Perceive the energy of the entire earth. And now, are you ready to go beyond the earth? And perceive the energy of the universe. Now look back at the earth. What a beautiful planet. All the blue oceans and white clouds swirling around the planet. It's a beautiful planet. Now expand out even further. Expand, expand, expand beyond this universe. Now, what energy, space, consciousness are you? What energy, space, consciousness, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities, and power, potency are you? And what else is truly possible for you, your life, your finance, your business? What are the infinite possibilities of you? And those of you who would like to create more for your finance or for your business, what would it take for you to choose more fun? Are you willing to choose more ease, more joy, more exuberant expression of life that is glory? And are you willing to receive anything and everything? And are you willing to receive gifts from other people, from other companies and beings. And if you have any walls or barriers around receiving, are you willing to push them down? So push down the walls, push down the barriers, push them down, and push them down. And it's okay for you to receive. You may not know what the gifts are. Oftentimes they're energetic. And open your arms, open your heart. Are you willing to receive them? Would you like to receive more joy, more friendships, contributions? Would you like to receive more energy, different kinds of energies? Would you like to receive money? And would you like to receive all kinds of different ways of contribution, different kinds of contribution for your life, for your business, and for your finance? Could it be a trip, free trip, plane tickets, a jewelry? Are you willing to receive anything and everything? Or like me, a ride, paddleboarding ride? What else? What else? What else? What else? What if you could play with all kinds of different things that would contribute to your body, your finance, and your business? And what could be so fun for you? What could be so orgasmic, so exhilarating for your body and you? So anything doesn't allow it times gazillion. We're destroying incredible. Right now, good and bad, pot and pog, all nine short spores, povers, and beyonds. And we are this space, we are this time. There's no limitation. Anything and everything is possible. Now, what would you ask for? And bring up all those things that you would like to have, or be, or receive, or do. What if you could name them right now? And if you don't have how to call them, if you don't have the names to call what are those things that you want, bring up those energies. And what would it take to have those energies to actualize in your life? What else? What else? Bring all them up, small, big, it doesn't matter. We're in this magical space right now. If you bring them up and ask, wow, what would it take for me to have this? What would it take for me to do this or be this? You know, anything is really possible. So keep bringing up all those things that you truly desire. And it doesn't matter if somebody told you that it is not possible. It is just an interesting point of view. So be space, stay expanded, and keep bringing up those things. So now let me ask you. So everybody's got some things you want, right? You desire to have or be or do. Okay, so what would it be like for you to have all those in your life, or do all those in your life, or be all those things? And what would your life be like? And what would it be like to live that kind of life? Would it be fun for you? Would it be joyful for you? Would it be exhilarating for you? Perceive the energy of it. and bring the energy towards you right now. Fill your body with that energy. Feel it, feel it, feel it, and pull more energy from that. Pull more energy that matches to the energy that you perceived. And fill your body more, 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 and let go. Now, in your daily life, you will be doing your things, meeting people, going to places. And when you find certain things that match energetically to this meditation we just did, then you know that that is something that you like to ask questions about, or you could pull that thing towards your life more. But you'll be really conscious of what kind of things match to this meditation that you just did. And that's where miracles reside. And pay attention to the energy, pay attention to what you actually perceive. It may not be something that show up a certain way. It may not be so much about how they look, but it is more about the energy that you perceive. Okay? So what we're doing is energy work. A lot of people do visualizations, and yes, they work to a certain level, but what you just did is more about energy. And we're energetic beings, and our language is energy. Our first language is energy. So start paying attention to all those things in your life that match to the energy of your future, the energy of the life that you desire to have. And so if certain things match to your life energetically, keep them. But if certain things don't match energetically, you have a choice to let them go. It doesn't have to be difficult. As simple as that. But my advice to you is to really pay attention to energy of things. And when you need to make changes, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You letting go of all things that no longer serve you, or those things that don't match to your desire, your life that you desire. Once you just choose something different, things just change instantaneously with ease. So I hope you get to use this tool. I'm not sure if I explained it correctly. Did it make sense, everyone? I adore you, everyone. So start paying attention to energies, okay? And you could always choose something new, and you could unchoose something that you no longer wanted. And it's easy. Yes, I think that was what I was trying to say. Oh man, so happy talking about this. And whenever we do expansion exercise, my mind and my space, my energy gets like, so yeah. All right, everyone, enjoy your afternoon, enjoy your day, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye. Mwah. Adore you, everyone. Bye.